Alright, hey, thanks for watching. I watched a debate between Kwaku El and Aaron Shafilov, and let's see, it was broken up into 3 questions. Is salvation by faith alone? And was there a great apostasy? And are families forever? One thing I could not have predicted if I had not watched Kwaku's summary of the debate. I watched Kwaku's summary of the debate first, explanation about how he does what he does, why he took the tact he did. And I watched Kwaku's highlight reel of the debate first. I would not have predicted, without those things, that Kwaku would have been on the offensive, showing how bad Calvinism is. Aaron Shafilov is more specific than just a Christian. He is a Calvinist. So, specifically, how did Kwaku do this? He showed that he had quotes, racist quotes, from John Calvin and Martin Luther. And he described the deaths that John Calvin and Martin Luther, John Calvin on the deaths, had caused to people just for not agreeing with them. Not the death penalty for murderers, but just people who didn't agree with them. So with salvation by faith alone, Aaron said, yes, you just have to say you want it, not do anything. And Kwaku's point here was that Calvinists cannot honestly say that, because Calvinists believe God foreordains, predestines, and forces every action. So according to Calvinism, nobody has free will, nobody gets to choose what they do. God forces everything, and so they don't really mean it. They really don't believe that you even have faith, because God forces, and faith would be if you chose to believe. And of course the Latter-day Saint position is what the Bible position is. We need to have faith and we need to have our works. If you have works, it's because you have faith. And if you won't do what God says, then that's because you did not have faith. Faith is something you choose to have or not have. And if you have faith, you really do the works. Nobody has faith and doesn't obey God's commandments. The great apostasy, Kwaku's point there was how bad Protestantism has been, and that's proof of the great apostasy is how bad Protestantism has been. Aaron claimed there was no great apostasy, but he's not a Catholic. That doesn't make any sense. Feel free to explain it in the comments section. If you are a Protestant or evangelical Christian, and you're not a Catholic or a Coptic or maybe one of the Orthodox, Syrian or Greek Orthodox, if you're not one of those, then why don't you go back to the church Jesus Christ founded? Because if there was no apostasy, then you should be one of those earliest Christian churches. Of course, there was a great apostasy, and Catholicism is what jumped into the grave, metaphorically, that filled the empty spot, the absence left by the apostasy, and is not the church that Jesus Christ founded according to the understanding of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Our families forever. Kwaku pointed out that it's an old belief that didn't start with Joseph Smith, for God to have at least some husbands and wives from this earth life still be husbands and wives in the next life. And Aaron misused a verse from the Bible that promises great blessings to those who will be faithful to their Lord, hundredfold of mothers and brothers and stuff like that. But those verses are there to encourage us to follow our Lord. They are not there to tell us that we are going to be separated from our families that are following our Lord in the future. And thank you for watching. You have a good day.